What a roller coaster this is. I'm sitting here totally baffled, but also totally inspired in equal measure. I think there is a chance here that Moises Caicedo is going to end up a Chelsea player. Now, this is the dream. He is exactly what Chelsea need. A mere, 4, 5, 6 hours ago, I did a video where I was heartbroken that it looked like Liverpool had beat us to the punch. Liverpool had pulled it out the bag. Liverpool had managed to work their magic that they do in the transfer market where they get deals done. And Chelsea's procrastination had cost us massively. You know, at one point, all Chelsea had to do was pay the 100 million quid. It's now looking like we're going to have to pay in excess of, 110? But it's so worth it. And news is filtering in that Moises Caicedo has followed Chelsea on Instagram. Look, I'm taking my wins where I can find them. I don't know if that is completely insignificant, but surely it means something. It would be a weird thing for him to do if it wasn't part of the process of signing for the club. He has followed Chelsea on Instagram and he has been in regular contact with Chelsea players, senior Chelsea players. Now, presumably, that's Sanchez, Cucurella, Levi Colwill, and they are obviously campaigning, whispering, playing the Lady Macbeth character in the dressing room, trying to get Caicedo to sign for Chelsea because, make no mistake about it, Chelsea's, I don't want to say our season rests on his signature, but I think our aspirations do. I think we are so desperately in need of a player of his quality. Think about just how good he is. Think about exactly what he does for a team. Think about how important he will be in a Chelsea midfield. He is everything that Chelsea need. And the thought that he could actually end up signing for us is a dream come true. He will inject a pace into our midfield. He's so quick across the ground. Now, our midfield really does need that. A little bit of dynamism. You know, we've really been lacking that for years now. So signing him, but a player who is rapid like that, but also, now this is crucial, a player who has the edge in his character, a little bit of spite, a little bit of venom, a little bit of strength in the tackle. I love that. I really do. And I think that over the years, when our midfield was slightly passive and slightly petite, it didn't do us any favours. And I like the fact that he's so steely. He's got such an edge to his game. And also, this is a crucial thing, he's so secure on the ball. You know, I read an interview with him recently where he spoke about his inspirations in terms of the position that he plays. And the two players that he highlighted, really interesting. He highlighted N'Golo Kante and Paul Pogba. And if you think about what Caicedo does, he is a cross between the two because he is brilliant in a tackle. You look at the interceptions, you look at the way that he reads the game and the way that he looks after and protects his back line. There is shades of N'Golo Kante, but equally, you look at his vision, you look at the way that he creates chances. It's very rare that you get a player who is both top of the charts for defensive capabilities, interceptions, tackles and whatever else, but equally top of the charts for creating chances. And that is what we have here. And that is why Caicedo is rapidly becoming one of the Premier League's best all-rounders. That is what he is. He is effectively a midfielder who is the gift that keeps giving. And his versatility will be so useful for Chelsea. You know, winning duels, so essential to being a good midfield player. And he does that in abundance. If you think about the way that he tackles, so important for a midfielder, and he does that in abundance, but also the creativity. The fact that he is right up there for chances created is also huge. And now this is very important because we're all tribal, we all adore football, and this is something that everybody will be able to empathise with. He wants to play for Chelsea. The fact that he is desperate to sign for Chelsea, the fact that he has highlighted Chelsea as the club that he wants to play for, the fact that he is prepared to swerve Liverpool. You think of the institution that Liverpool are. Liverpool, one of the most wonderful football clubs in the world. Jurgen Klopp, quite easily argued the best manager in the world, the best manager playing the game at the moment, Jurgen Klopp. The Kop, one of the most iconic ends of a football ground. The Anfield, one of the most famous. This is Anfield. He is prepared to turn his back on all of that and everything that that represents to come to Stamford Bridge. And, don't get me wrong, join one of the biggest and best footballing institutions in the world. But no Chelsea fan, even the most tribal or biased, would compare Chelsea and Liverpool. Liverpool, a far bigger club. And yet he still has his eyes set on Chelsea. And look, this is exactly what Chelsea need, because he has been our top target all summer. And the fact that Liverpool moved so quickly was a real worry. But there is a chance. We have a reprieve. There is an opportunity for Chelsea to just about get out of jail here. And look, if we can reach an agreement with Brighton over the fee, I think this still happens. So effectively now this becomes, can Chelsea pay for Caicedo? Will Chelsea spend the money that is necessary on signing Caicedo? And I think we will. I think we will, because I think that if you look at our midfield, there are some very good players on midfield, but it's lacking. It's lacking in some vital ingredients, and all of those vital ingredients exist in abundance in one player. We solve all of our midfield issues in the capture of one player. So this has to happen. Can you imagine? Imagine if he starts against Liverpool. I mean, can that happen? Is that possible? But even if he can't, wheeling him out at half-time, imagine the reception he'll get from the Liverpool fans. Gosh, this feels, look, it's very different, but there are shades of, do you remember a decade or so ago when Chelsea signed Fernando Torres? And then Fernando Torres' first game was against Liverpool. I was in the ground that day. Really venomous atmosphere. I think it was, who was it who went straight through? I think it was Jamie Carragher. Maybe who else? Was it Skirtle? Went right through the back of Fernando Torres. There's a real edge in the air. The Liverpool fans were loving it. So we could see some more of that again. But let's just hope this time that it is a different result. How is this going to unpack? I've never known a transfer saga like this. I thought it was done. I thought he had already signed for Liverpool. But there is a chance here that Chelsea can sign Caicedo. So fingers crossed we get it over the line. This is so exciting, so enthralling. And the Premier League is well and truly back. Football is unbelievable, isn't it? It's unrivaled. It's unmatched. It's who we are. And this is why we're in it. The jeopardy, the back and forth. I just honestly cannot believe it. And what's this going to mean for Lavia at Southampton? Whoever doesn't get Caicedo is going to get massively ripped off by Southampton for Lavia. Because Southampton will know that both Chelsea and Liverpool were ready to drop 110 million quid, 111 million quid on Caicedo. And they are now desperate to sign a midfielder. Lavia suddenly worth 80 million quid. That's how it's going to go, isn't it? Whoever ends up with Lavia, or whoever ends up in a situation where they desperately have to sign Lavia, is going to seriously have to put their hand in their pocket, because Liverpool will now go, hang on a minute, you were ready to spend 111 million a few seconds ago, and now you phone us up. Gosh, this is really, really exciting, isn't it? Let me know how you think this one will go. Do me a favour, comment in the comment section below. Just write Liverpool or Chelsea. Where do you think Caicedo will end up? Thank you so much for watching. Please do me a favour. Click the subscriber button right now. It'd be my honour to welcome you into this community.